Hey, what's up? Gary here. Neural DSP just dropped a massive update for the Nano Cortex with NanoOS 2.0. Really excited for what this brings, and it really seriously levels up what this little thing can do. First off, biggest feature request is finally here, a fully customizable signal chain. This has been a pet peeve of mine since this device came out. Now we have an answer. Instead of being locked into a fixed layout, you can use 2 pre-effect and 3 post-effect slots to fill however you want. You want to throw an EQ in front of your reverb? No problem. Prefer a compressor up front instead of the rear? You got it. You could totally make that happen. There is certain devices that are still going to be optimized for specific slots, meaning pre or post effects, and they're going to be locked still. So there is a little bit of fixing happening here, but this is a huge step forward, and I think in the future they might even still be able to get you more flexibility as things come. But either way, I will take it. With the NanoOS 2.0 update, you also get 40 plus new effects, ranging from EQ, utilities, compressors, wahs, filters, overdrives, modulation, delays, and reverbs. EQs, you have 3 new ones: parametric, 3-band, high, low cut, and a graphic 9. You can use those anywhere in pre or post effect. Utility, now you don't need to burn a noise gate in your pre-effects. It's built into the input and you can control it from there. So who knew you didn't want to burn a pre-effect on a noise gate? But great addition, because now you really do have even more slots to be able to use for effects, which is great. Compressors, you got 8 new ones, including the 87 solid state VCA and OC comp. Many more. You got mono and stereo versions depending on how your output is configured. This is going to be really big, I think, for people that are trying to use this as a fly rig. I think those compressors are going to be a fantastic option for you versus what we had previously. Wahs, you get 4 new voices on your wah. It's a wah pedal. It's still going to sound like a wah pedal, but you get a little bit more aggressive and you do have a little bit more control on those features with those voicings. So I think that's going to be really good. Filters, you got 2 new creative filters to go check out. We're going to deep dive on those a little bit later, and I'll show you what those sound like. I think they are pretty cool. They're probably going to be more for the prog experimental guys, a little bit more than anything else, but we'll see. We'll see. Overdrives, you got 9 new guitar drives based on classic pedals, and then 2 tailored for bass. So again, another shout out to bass players. You're getting some love with this update too, which is fantastic. Modulation, we've got new flanger, phaser, vibe, chorus. You also have stereo friendly versions of all of those too, which is really cool, because most of those previously were mono and you didn't really have that stereo effects, and now you actually have stereo versions of some of these new effect pedals, which is fantastic. And with delay and reverb, you got 5 new ones with, again, stereo effect capabilities, and you can also start to place those around in different pre and post effects as you see fit. And finally, for those of you running your own real cabs, there's now a global IR loader bypass. You can shut off the cab sims across all presets at once. So no more having a stage safe if you're running a hybrid rig and then a studio safe version of these different presets. You can just toggle that, turn off all of the cab sims at once. It makes it really flexible and easy to be able to leverage this as a hybrid fly rig and studio rig all at the same time. In short, NanoOS 2.0 turns the Nano Cortex into a more flexible and potentially professional grade rig, in my opinion. Now, is this going to be something that still compares to, say, a quad cortex? No. Continually say it's not a quad cortex, an entirely different realm, aimed at an entirely different group of people. It's obviously got a massive difference in the price and computational power in general. I just do not think that they're even close into the same realm. But I do think for people that are looking for a fly rig that's capable of going to a studio, going to a practice, and potentially being able to use on stage, even in a hybrid type setup, I think this update finally gets you to a point where that is achievable without much compromise, which is really great. And the best part, it's free. This is all free. All you got to do is have a Nano Cortex and get the free update and download it. So have fun. I'm going to be making a deep dive video a little bit later on through some of these different effects and configurations. But until then, see ya.